the one spot. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time. And there is no doubt they always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded. The rebound by Wiggins. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Green, and the shot goes.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. With the 10-footer. Wiseman with a steal. Pass to Green. Finished off the break. Green's got his second basket.
Draymond Green showing off some big man handles. Great job from the point forward there.
Here's Paul. Deflected. And they get it back. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA. Has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Shoots from 12. Payne with the bucket.
He had too much room given to Campaign. He recognized it.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. The Suns clear it. Left side Payne from 11 feet away. Iguodala with the rebound. Here's Kuminga. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be
4. Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
And DiVincenzo does a good job of using that quickness to pry that one away.
Personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. With the fadeaway. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Iguodala. Pass to Green. Over Ayton. And it's Green missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Paul. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Iguodala against Bridges. Pass to Tiny. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night,
the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then it's Jordan Poole, then there's James Wiseman, and it's Tiny in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Paul. Tiny, no good. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. For three, Bridges gets the three to fall. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Paul. Tiny, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Bridges against Wiggins. To the wing on the left. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back.
17.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Johnson and Saric at the 4 and the 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Campaign just a grinder, and he has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back, he's confident, he's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
Here's Tiny. Pass to Green. Shoots over Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Well, Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Left side Payne. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
And that one's good. Green. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Šarić. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And an intentional foul right there. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Šarić. Mikal Bridges comes in for Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne.
Suns foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Second team foul. At the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Booker for 3. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Moody. Pass to Jerome. Here's Baldwin from deep 3-point range. And the Warriors miss again. And so the